Hello, I'm School Superintendent Clayton Wilcox, and I really want to talk with you for just a few moments about the weather-related cancellations we've had and what we're going to do to improve upon what's really become a very difficult situation for a lot of our community members and for many of you. Please know that we've worked diligently with the associations and we've worked with the professional leaders of those associations to create what we think is a win-win for everyone. We are going to convert some days that were previously scheduled as in-service days, those days being in particular the 27th and 28th of March, and we're going to go to school on those days. We're going to then turn around and use some of the time that we have for spring break and allow the teachers and other folks in the district to make up some time by going on the 14th and 15th. If, however, people have plans on those days, we're going to be flexible in the way that we approach those days. Let's think creatively in this space. If you can't be at school, or if it doesn't make sense to be at school, work with your principal to perhaps take those days and either set them at the very end of the year to help you close out the year, or perhaps even bundle those days up and put them on the front end of next school year. So instead of having 3 days, you have 5 or 6 days to open your classroom and be prepared for another great school year. Again, we want to treat all of our teaching staff and all of those who are privileged to support the staff and students with respect and dignity. We think you can, with a little planning, make this work for everyone. We're also going to go to school on the 21st of April, and it is a state-mandated holiday. We're going to ask for a waiver from the state, and if it is granted, we will be going to school, and we'll then be making up that day as well during the spring break week for those who have the responsibility to do so. I also want to speak to any additional snow days, including the date that we had on March 3rd. We've asked the state for a waiver of those days against the 180-day rule. If we are successful in granting that, we're simply going to end our year a little bit sooner in terms of our obligations for kids. And once again, we'll be flexible with our teaching staff and those others who we have an obligation to. You will be getting a fairly complex document. We'll ask you to read it carefully. If you have questions, we'll ask you to review it with your building principal or call our Human Resources Department, and we will gladly work with you to craft a solution that works for you and works for the school system. Thank you very much for all that you've done for our kids this year. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you out in the schools in the next few weeks.